From the gritty streets of Compton to the marble floors of multi-million-dollar mansions, Dr. Dre's rise is nothing short of legendary. The rapper, producer, and mogul who helped shape the sound of modern hip-hop has also quietly built an empire worth hundreds of millions. But beyond the studio hits and beats by Dre Billions lies a man with a serious taste for the finer things: yachts, exotic cars, and ultra-private luxuries that only the top 1% could ever dream of. In this video, we're diving deep into the lavish lifestyle of Dr. Dre, one that screams power, legacy, and unapologetic wealth. And when it comes to where that money comes from, Dr. Dre's fortune has been built across multiple empires, music, business, and beyond. It all starts with the music. As a founding member of NWA and the creative mind behind solo classics like The Chronic in 2001, Dre's catalog continues to bring in millions through royalties, licensing, and streaming. He's also the producer behind some of the biggest names in the game: Snoop Dogg, Eminem, 50 Cent, and Kendrick Lamar. In fact, just one slice of that catalog, artist royalties from his solo albums, producer credits, and NWA royalties, was enough to fetch more than $200 million in a 23 deal with the Shamrock Holdings and Universal Music Group. Those assets alone reportedly generate around $10 million a year. But the real payday came in 2014 when Dre and Jimmy Iovine sold Beats Electronics to Apple for $3 billion. At the time, Dre reportedly owned a 20-25% stake in the company, making his personal haul somewhere around $620 million in the 12 months following the deal. That windfall earned him the title of the highest-paid musician in a single year, ever. He also held Apple stock, selling $73 million worth by 2021 when, according to court documents. Beyond Beats, Dre is the founder of Aftermath Entertainment, the label that launched Eminem and 50 Cent. In 2001, Interscope shelled out $35 million for a 30% stake in the label, and the rest has been a goldmine. Between executive production fees, record sales, and back-end royalties, Aftermath continues to line Dre's pockets year after year. Hollywood hasn't been left out either. Dre was one of the producers behind Straight Outta Compton, a biopic about the rise of NWA, which grossed over $200 million worldwide. His cut as a producer was estimated at 5%, or roughly $10 million. He was also involved in The Defiant Ones, an award-winning HBO documentary about his partnership with Iovine, and Apple's now-delayed Vital Signs series where Dre was set to both star and produce. His brand extends into fashion and tech endorsements too. He's partnered with celebrities like LeBron James, Kim Kardashian, and Serena Williams to promote Beats by Dre, building the brand into a pop culture staple before the Apple deal. While specific endorsement numbers remain private, his influence and presence helped drive Beats to global domination. Recently, he's made his way into the premium spirits game. Alongside longtime friends Snoop Dogg, Dre launched Gin and Juice by Dre and Snoop, as well as Still Gin. The bottles are priced at $34.99 and positioned to capture a slice of the luxury liquor market, though official earnings haven't been released yet. On the performance side, Dre doesn't tour often anymore, but when he does, it's an event. His 2022 Super Bowl halftime show performance was a cultural moment, and he's still able to draw massive audiences for special appearances. Analysts estimate that Dre has earned around $91 million from live performances throughout his career, a number that mirrors peers like Jay-Z and Drake. Even online, Dre is still earning. His Vivo channel had racked up nearly 1 billion views by 2016, and that kind of traffic isn't cheap. Based on average YouTube ad rates and his channel's performance, he's earned an estimated $6.2 million just from Vivo ads alone. Ongoing streams from Spotify, Apple Music, and other platforms continue to boost his passive income. After building one of the most formidable fortunes in entertainment, Dr. Dre's journey to wealth was anything but easy. Born Andre Ramel Young on February 18, 1965 in Compton, California, Dre grew up in a turbulent home. His parents divorced when he was just 7, and his mother's later remarriage introduced new siblings, including a stepbrother who would become the rapper Warren G. But amid the instability, Dre found steady ground living with his grandmother in the New Wilmington Arms housing project. It was here he began nurturing the early seeds of creativity. Academically, Dre struggled. He bounced from Centennial High School to Fremont High, and briefly enrolled in a radio broadcasting school before dropping out. Music quickly became his true calling. In 1984, he joined world-class Wreckin' Crew, a Los Angeles electro-hop group that gave him his first taste of the spotlight. But it was his alliance with Eazy-E and Ice Cube that changed the game. Together, they founded NWA, one of the most influential rap groups in history. Their 1998 album, Straight Outta Compton, didn't just go platinum. It lit a cultural firestorm with its raw, unapologetic depiction of street life. Though the group eventually fractured, with Ice Cube leaving over financial disputes and Dre falling out with Eazy-E, NWA had already cemented Dre's reputation as a visionary. By 1991, Dre walked away from NWA and co-founded Death Row Records with Suge Knight. The result? The Chronic, his solo debut, and a genre-defining album that introduced G-Funk to the mainstream. Its lead single, Nothing But a G Thing, became an anthem and catapulted Dre to solo superstardom. Then came Eminem. In 1998, Dre took a chance on a bleach blonde, sharp-tongued rapper from Detroit, and it paid off. Dre produced much of the Marshall Mathers LP, including the Grammy-winning hit The Real Slim Shady, and helped propel Eminem to global fame. That same Midas touch extended to 50 Cent, whose 2003 debut album Get Rich or Die Trying was co-produced and released under Dre's Aftermath label. It was another smash hit. While fans waited in vain for Dre's long-rumored third album Detox, he pivoted. In 2015, he released Compton, a companion album to the Straight Outta Compton biopic. It wasn't Detox, but it was deeply personal and powerful. Until 22, Dr. Dre made a triumphant return to center stage at the Super Bowl LVI halftime show. Performing alongside longtime collaborators like Eminem, Snoop Dogg, Kendrick Lamar, and Mary J. Blige, Dre reminded the world why he remains one of the most influential forces in music. The electrifying medley included hits like Still D.R.E. and The Next Episode, bringing the house down in front of millions. The momentum didn't stop there. In 2023, he co-headlined the Casablanca album launch party in Los Angeles, once again commanding the spotlight. And in 2024, he returned to the studio to produce 2 tracks, Lucifer and Road Rage, on Eminem's 12th studio album, The Death of Slim Shady. The album drew mixed reviews, but Dre's production stood out. Later that year, he reunited with Snoop Dogg for a full-length collaboration. Missionary, a spiritual sequel to Doggy Style, dropped in December 2024. Dre handled all the production, with the lead single Gorgeous building major buzz ahead of its release. With his career still going strong in music and business, it's no surprise that Dr. Dre has long enjoyed the rewards of his success, especially when it comes to real estate. Mansion in Woodland Hills, California. One of his most notable properties was a grand French-style estate nestled in the upscale Woodland Hills neighborhood of California. Located within the gated Westchester County Estates community, this mansion stood as a quiet retreat from the fast pace of the entertainment world. Built in 1987, the 16,000-square-foot home featured 8 bedrooms and 13 bathrooms. Plenty of room for a man who's hosted collaborators, executives, and family alike. The home's entrance is set back behind private gates and a long, winding driveway, offering both security and seclusion. Inside, the main level includes formal living and dining rooms, perfectly suited for entertaining in style. The chef's kitchen comes equipped with high-end appliances, custom cabinetry, and a 250-bottle wine cellar. A touch that speaks to Dre's refined tastes. But this wasn't just a home for dinner parties. The family and game room offered a more relaxed vibe, complete with a fireplace and a massive 150-gallon saltwater fish tank that added a pop of color and serenity to the space. Just steps away, the backyard was designed for both leisure and luxury. An Olympic-sized saltwater pool shimmers in the sun, paired with a built-in bar and fire pit, ideal for Southern California evenings with friends. Upstairs, the master suite served as Dre's personal sanctuary. Alongside the sprawling bedroom was a private bathroom, a walk-in closet, and even a dedicated hair and makeup room. A dry sauna was also included, because even moguls need a moment to unwind. For business and wellness, the estate featured a sleek home office, a full gym, and a private movie theater. It was a home built for both high-level thinking and total relaxation. In July 2019, Dre listed the home for over $5 million, Just a month later, it sold for $4.5 million. After parting ways with his Woodland Hills estate, Dr. Dre continued to make strategic moves in the high-end real estate market. Mansion in Calabasas, California. In 2018, he added another gem to his portfolio with the purchase of a stunning mansion in Calabasas, California. Acquired for nearly $5 million, the home offered a seamless blend of luxury, comfort, and seclusion. And when Dre decided to sell it in January 2023, he did so at a profit, closing the deal for $6 million. Located in the prestigious Mountain View Estates, this property spanned over 9,300 square feet. Just a short drive from Malibu's beaches and within minutes of Calabasas' upscale shops and dining spots, the location provided the best of both privacy and convenience. Inside, the home features wide plank-light oak floors and sleek granite, marble, and tile countertops that elevate every room. At its heart is a state-of-the-art media room, fully equipped with a high-end audiovisual setup and a built-in whole-house sound system, a perfect match for someone who lives and breathes music. The master suite is one of the mansion's standout features. With 2 walk-in closets, a private wraparound balcony, and sweeping views of the Calabasas Hills, it's a space designed for comfort. The ensuite bathroom was updated with modern finishes, giving it a fresh, spa-like feel. But the magic doesn't stop indoors. The backyard was made for entertaining. There's a resort-style swimming pool and spa, a full sports court, and a manicured lawn ideal for events or casual hangouts. A fire pit, an outdoor kitchen, and even a custom-built pizza oven round out the list, making it clear this home was built to host and impress. Privacy was clearly a priority. The home sits at the end of a cul-de-sac behind gates and fencing and includes an 8-car garage. No surprise for a car lover like Dre. Following his time in Calabasas, Dr. Dre's real estate ambitions shifted toward one of the most coveted stretches of sand in Southern California, Malibu's famed Carbon Beach. Mansion in Carbon Beach, Malibu. Back in 2000, Dre spent $4.8 million on a stunning beachfront mansion nestled along this exclusive coastline, often referred to as Billionaires Beach. Built in 1993, the estate offers roughly 8,800 square feet of living space, housing 6 bedrooms and 7 bathrooms across multiple levels. More than just a retreat, this property became one of Dre's most iconic addresses, a symbol of both his success and his refined taste in real estate. Set against the backdrop of the Pacific Ocean, the home features floor-to-ceiling glass walls and soaring ceilings that flood the space with natural light and offer sweeping panoramic views of the coast. Every floor is designed to maximize the experience of living directly above the shoreline. The open concept layout includes expansive living and dining areas, ideal for both lively parties and peaceful evenings watching the sun melt into the ocean. Upstairs, the master suite provides a private sanctuary. It's fully carpeted and comes with its own fireplace, creating a warm, cozy space for rest and reflection. The adjoining spa-style bathroom features a full-size soaking tub, a sauna, and elegant finishes, delivering all the comforts of a luxury wellness retreat within the home itself. Of course, no Dre property would be complete without a space to create. A custom-built recording studio within the home serves as a quiet haven for artistic inspiration, tucked inside a house that otherwise celebrates the Californian beach lifestyle. Additional features include multiple balconies facing the ocean, a state-of-the-art kitchen with high-end appliances and ample counter space, a fully equipped gym, and a private stairway leading directly to the beach. Ample closets, contemporary design touches, and refined interior finishes round out the experience. In November 2022, after over 2 decades of ownership, Dr. Dre put this Malibu masterpiece on the market for a hefty $20 million. A bold asking price, but one that matched the property's unique mix of privacy, luxury, and oceanfront prestige. Whether used as a weekend hideaway or a full-time residence, the estate embodied the ease and affluence of Dre's post-beach lifestyle and reinforced his status not just as a mogul, but as a man who knows how to live well. Just as his homes reflect taste and exclusivity, Dr. Dre's garage is a showcase of refined power and understated. At the front of his collection is the Cadillac Escalade, an American icon known for its size, strength, and comfort. Valued at around $70,000, Dre's Escalade blends luxury with practicality. Powered by a robust 6.2-liter V8 engine, the vehicle produces 420 horsepower and 460 lb-ft of torque, making it a perfect fit for someone who values both performance and presence. Inside, the Escalade features leather-trimmed seating, ambient lighting and a state-of-the-art infotainment system, making it a rolling VIP lounge. Another staple in Dre's fleet is the Chrysler 300S, estimated at $32,000. Though more modest in price, the 300S stands out with its bold styling and powerful V6 or optional Hemi V8 engine, delivering up to 363 horsepower. The vehicle offers a comfortable, quiet ride and boasts Dre's signature Beats by Dre audio system, turning every commute into a private concert. It's the kind of car that doesn't scream luxury, but definitely whispers it. Dr. Dre has also been known to ride in a Lincoln Town Car, a full-size luxury sedan that has long been favored for its smooth ride and spacious interior. While not as flashy as his other cars, the Town Car is built for comfort, with large leather seats, a soft suspension, and a whisper-quiet cabin. Ideal for laid-back trips around Los Angeles. But perhaps the crown jewel of this collection is the 2012 Rolls-Royce Phantom Drophead Coupe. Valued at around $220,000, this ultra-luxury convertible is built for elite comfort and elegance. Powered by a 6.75-liter V12 engine delivering 453 horsepower, it glides with grace and authority. The handcrafted interior features fine wood veneers, rich leather upholstery, and rear-hinged coach doors that open like something out of a classic film. For Dre, it's more than a car, it's a statement of legacy. Following the polished elegance of his luxury cars, it's no surprise that Dr. Dre takes the same high-rolling approach when he hits the open water or the skies. Let's start with his yacht, a floating palace named Naya. This 240-foot vessel, built in 2011, is essentially a five-star resort on water. Designed by the renowned British firm Mark Berryman Design, the yacht's interior is outfitted with calming bamboo wood accents that run through its 8 cabins and spa-like bathrooms. It can comfortably house up to 12 guests, with enough room and style to rival any boutique hotel. But the amenities don't stop there. On board, guests will find an elevator, a full-deck jacuzzi, a helipad for convenient arrivals, and even a 5-person submarine. Yes, a submarine. This level of excess doesn't come cheap. Naya is reportedly valued at around $60 million. However, Dre isn't just cruising for fun, he's also turning a profit. The yacht is available for charter at a jaw-dropping $580,000 per week. Of course, the luxury doesn't end at sea level. When Dr. Dre needs to travel with speed and sophistication, he does it in style. While it's not confirmed whether he's the official owner, Dre has been photographed next to an Airbus H-155 helicopter, a sleek model that retails for around $14 million. Outfitted for VIP service, this chopper reflects his preference for convenience and class. But for longer hauls, there's also speculation surrounding Dre's use or possible ownership of a Gulfstream 5 private jet. This twin-engine jet, known for its long-range capabilities and top-tier interior, can fly up to 6,500 nautical miles in pure comfort. The price tag? Around $36 million. Even if Dre rents rather than owns it, just 1 hour in the air could cost him upwards of $10,000. Following his high-flying travels by yacht and jet, it becomes even more evident that Dr. Dre lives life on an entirely different level. One where luxury isn't an occasional treat, but a daily expectation. Take, for instance, his watch collection. Dr. Dre doesn't just check the time, he checks it in style. He's known to gift friends with extravagant timepieces, such as when he gave rapper Rick Ross a Hublot Big Bang watch worth an estimated $100,000. As for his own wrist, Dre sports a $140,000 Rolex Masterpiece Day-Date made of platinum, complete with a diamond-encrusted dial, a true symbol of elite taste. But the spending doesn't stop at watches. Court documents from his high-profile divorce from Nicole Young gave the public a rare peek into Dre's monthly lifestyle costs. And the numbers were staggering. He reportedly spent nearly $13,000 per month on household supplies alone. Then there was $70,000 on clothes and a jaw-dropping $645,000 on entertainment and gifts. Altogether, his total monthly expenditures hovered around $2.2 million. These aren't just signs of wealth, they're evidence of a financially unfettered lifestyle. But behind those headlines, Dr. Dre's personal life is a journey of both joy and tragedy. In 1981, when Dre was still a teenager, he became a father for the first time. His then-girlfriend, Cassandra Joy Green, gave birth to a son named Curtis. Today, Curtis performs under the name Hood Surgeon. Despite their shared love of music, Curtis didn't meet his father until he was in his early 20s, a reflection of the complicated path Dre's early life often took. Just 2 years later, in 1983, Dre welcomed a daughter named LaTanya Danielle Young. By 1988, he had another son, Andre Young Jr., with then-girlfriend Janita Porter. Sadly, tragedy struck in 2008 when Andre Jr. died at just 20 years old from a drug overdose, an event that deeply impacted Dre and served as a stark reminder of the fragility of life, even for those in the spotlight. In 1990, Dre had a son named Marcel with singer Michelle Lowe, further expanding his growing family. But it was in 1996 that Dre entered his most high-profile relationship, marrying Nicole Young. Their marriage lasted nearly 25 years and produced 2 children, Truice and Truly. The couple's separation in 2020 was widely publicized, especially given the absence of a prenuptial agreement. Nicole's filing raised the possibility of a significant claim on Dre's fortune. Their divorce was finalized in December 2021, bringing an end to one of hip-hop's most well-known unions. In early 2021, Dre faced one of the most serious health scares of his life. He suffered a brain aneurysm and was rushed to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles, where he was admitted to intensive care. During his hospitalization, news broke that his home had been broken into, an unsettling moment during an already critical time. But the outpouring of support from friends, celebrities, and fans alike, everyone from LeBron James to Snoop Dogg, underscored just how deeply Dre's influence had reached. He was released from the hospital in February, marking yet another chapter of resilience in his extraordinary life. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the remarkable life of Dr. Dre, from his early days in Compton to becoming a global icon. If this story inspired you or simply entertained you, don't forget to hit that like button, leave a comment to share your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. See you in the next video.